Yeah, I always hear you. Like, can they hear us? And I can usually hear you right away.
Yeah, because there's always some sort of so like we're live right now, and whatever conversation that we had previously, including this one's actually live. So
oh yeah, I can hear me on this end.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, here we'll wait for a second for it to get
All right.
synced here, and we'll have some fun. Let's see.
All right, let's do this.
All right. So, hey, everyone, welcome back to another hashtag Lock Boss giveaway. We're going to have a lot of fun here. It looks like people are saying that we have audio, and so that's good. So I haven't actually screwed that up for quite a few weeks, so I'm pretty excited about that. But hey, this video, last Tuesday, we put out a new podcast with one of our Lock Boss community members, Chad Ballou, and he is joining with us right now live. So Chad, welcome.
Well, howdy.
Man, I mean, has it, so many weeks you've actually just been watching the live, and today you're on it.
Yep, it's weird. It's cool. I love it. I'm excited.
Kind of one of the weird parts for you, it feels like we're just having like a Zoom meeting, right?
Yeah. This is my second Zoom meeting in my lifetime.
Nice. Was the first one doing the podcast?
Yep. It was the first time.
Awesome. So, hey, everyone. So thank you for tuning in. We're going to have some fun. We're going to be giving some stuff away, going over some stuff. Yeah. But hey, I definitely don't want to pass up the opportunity for all of you watching to ask your questions for Chad. You normally see him in the comments doing all the different emojis with what do you call that? Is there a word for that?
Just rock out
emojis. So go ahead and put your questions for him in here, and let's see if we can put him on the spot a little bit. Why not?
Oh no. I'm nervous.
Oh,
bring it on.
Yes, bring it on. So I want to give a quick shout out to Phil Herman. I was actually talking to him about an hour or so ago, and he said he was going to be tuning in live. So, hey, Phil. But so Chad, so let's talk about your podcast here a little bit. So you did it, you were saying that you were, like, before we started here, that you were super nervous about it. Like, what was your experience, and would you recommend other members of the Lock Boss community to do a podcast? I mean, how rough was I on you?
Well, you took it easy on me, but it's definitely do it because it's fun. You get your little YouTube. I'm on YouTube, guys, live. Woo! It was fun. I definitely recommend it.
Cool. And now, by the way, Chad, you have a Topo Chico over there. So I want to cheer you and toast to you and anyone else who's drinking a Topo with us. It's definitely the official drink of Locksmiths nationwide or worldwide.
Yeah, change it to Lock Boss Chico.
Yes, now we're talking. Here. Let's see.
Here come the questions. Feel them. I feel it.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. We'll let them pop in here, Chad. Now, the funny part is, the YouTube actually, the live is actually delayed a little bit. So it always takes a little bit, which a lot of times you'll see when sometimes you'll see me, I'm like kind of trying to read and look, and I get all like.
I figured that out. Yeah. Because sometimes.
What am I doing? Why? Yeah. Where?
I'll comment and I see you looking through, and then you'll get to it.
Yep. So, Chad, talk to us about the sign behind you. Last time I talked to you, that was not there, and I'm real curious about it.
Well, I was at my house when I first talked to you, and then I'm at the shop now. I figured this would be a cool spot to do this. So, and me and my boss put that up, made that.
That's awesome. Talk to us about it. So, did you guys make that from scratch or?
Yeah. Those letters are actually from. I want to say Hobby Lobby, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we painted the wall. It's really big in here. It's huge. It's a huge shop. We actually have a garage next door, right at the next through that door there's this garage there. We do work in there as well. So.
Okay. And is there like LED lights
Yeah.
above and below it?
We wrapped it with LED lights, and you can change different colors, and it flashes blue, red, green, yellow.
That's awesome. So it's like steel letters mounted on like a piece of wood painted, or what is it?
Painted. It's plywood painted, and then the wall sheetrock. We actually moved this wall. It was about 10 feet that way. We moved it closer about a month ago.
Okay.
Me and the boss man, and that was fun. I like doing stuff like that.
Yeah, I think that's really awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. So we see here we have in the okay, so Lockout Pros LLC. Hey, thanks for tuning in. So this deal. So I've always been drinking, my favorite drink I've always drank around the office here is Topo Chico. And over time, it just has kind of become the thing. So it's just Topo Chico. It's mineral water, carbonated mineral water. And if you go, Chad, where did you find yours at?
At Walmart. It took me an hour to find it.
Did it?
I had to call my wife, and she kind of directed me, and I still couldn't find it. I was an hour in there.
Really? Yeah. So the big things is a lot of times like you want to look in the drink area, but it's not in the drink area. It's next to the rice and beans.
There you go. I wish I would have known that.
Yep. Sorry. So yeah. So if you're looking for Topo Chico, I get it a number of places, but yeah, that's what Lockout Pros. That's Topo Chico. What's that?
Yeah. I've heard you say Costco.
Yeah, and locally there's like, what's it called? Like Smart Food Service, like a place that restaurants buy at.
Yeah,
you can get like 24 pack cases there. And so that's my preferred because I can get a lot.
Yeah. And then I was online, they got flavored ones, like different flavored, lime and I think lemon, I believe. They sell a bunch of different products.
I think, as a matter of fact, a few days ago, Trina was on vacation last week, and I think she was at a gas station somewhere. She was on a road trip, and I think she sent me a picture of like a grapefruit Topo Chico.
Wow. Okay.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah, definitely.
But Austin, exactly, 0 calories. That's what I'm talking about. So, Chad, Austin says, what does your shirt say?
It says, "Will unlock and key, locksmith," and then our phone number, 285-6730.
Nice.
New Mexico zip code.
Says, let me read some questions here. So how is your
That is the Metallica font.
Yes. I mean, hey, that's your signature right there. Hey, yeah, show everyone your tattoo.
Oh, tattoo.
You can put that close to the screen.
Oh.
Or the camera. Yes.
Needs some work right here, but it's a rough part of the skin, so it takes a few times. That's I don't wear a wedding ring, but that's my wedding tattoo.
Okay.
It means heart in Japanese.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I had a really expensive wedding ring and I lost it, so I just figured I'd tattoo on there instead.
Very cool. Yeah, I mean, I should do that myself.
There you go, your first tattoo.
Yes, right. Now we're talking. You guys. So everyone, Chad really wants me to get a. He encourages me to get a tattoo. So I'm gonna have to get a community poll, and see if I need to go get ink. Right?
Oh, you're in trouble now.
Yeah. Oh man. So hey, we have Locks NY says he got his fruit snacks. Yes.
Lucky. Those are good. I give them to my wife.
Do you?
She gets excited when they get those in. Hi, Carrie.
Yeah, she says so. Joseph says Whole Foods has Topo as well.
All right.
Yeah, a lot of people, Kroger, Walmart. Very cool. Let me see. I'm just surfing through these comments here.
Thanks, Sean Baker. He said he loved the shirt.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's a cool shirt. I mean, you have a cool thing going on with that. I have my Locksmith shirt. I should have wore it today.
Right?
What the heck? What the heck?
Maybe there'll be a next time.
Yes. So Chad, so for those of you, so for everyone listening, so if you haven't already, I did a podcast with Chad where we kind of dove deep into his history and some different things. We even turned the tables and I had him ask me a few questions. I mean, how was that?
I kind of stumped you, didn't I?
You did. You really did. Which was fun,
but look at this one.
Oh yeah, the lock. Does that say? I can't. Does it say lock boss or locksmith? Lock boss mask. Nice. That's good stuff. So Chad, so for those listening, right, or watching right now that haven't listened to the podcast, could you kind of fill everybody in real quick on like how long have you been locksmithing? What type of locksmithing work do you normally do? Kind of all that fun stuff.
Yeah. Well, I do a little bit of everything. I do residential, business, automotive, and I enjoy all of it. So, yeah. I enjoy automotive more than anything. I think I said that in the podcast, but because it's fairly new to me, automotive.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and you learned locksmithing while working at a prison, right?
Well,
no.
Yeah, it was right before I started prison. I did a little homeschool course, just a little basic course. They mailed you stuff, you mailed it back. And then I, over the years, I started a business. Just over the years, in different jobs I've had, I've always locksmith. I worked at the school district here as a locksmith, and I was more of a carpenter than a locksmith. So I didn't know that much, but I didn't really talk about that on the podcast. But I learned a lot there about, schools and the best A3 system they used. So.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, and speaking of, William just commented, that's my brother right there.
I thought he was gonna badmouth me because he's been teasing me all day about it.
Has he? So now, as far as like working at the school and then working in the prison system as well, like you're probably real familiar with like the SFIC cores, or what mainly were they using?
It was the best small format.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all it is school district here. I still got the Grandmaster key code in my head. I still know it. That was 15 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have another question coming in. It says, how do you organize auto keys in your van?
Actually, right now I'm using they're red. I can't remember the company name on them. There's a name. They have little drawers, those little pockets, and a bunch of them, and I have them labeled. The different ones there. What are they called?
Kind of like a big toolbox or something?
Yeah, there's two of them side by side, and there's 4 drawers on each side. And I'm still building my van. It's like a work in progress. There's actually a video of it on YouTube. If you look up my name, Chad Ballou, on YouTube, I have 2 whole videos on there, and they're just my van. So you can kind of get it. Yeah.
Awesome. So Chad, and you know what? Someone asked, what city and state are you in again?
Grants, New Mexico. It's Albuquerque is 70 miles east of here, and Gallup is 60 miles west.
Chad, one of what's funny, whenever I hear New Mexico, I always think of the series Breaking Bad.
Yeah. Yep.
Do you get that a lot?
Yeah, I do.
Dan?
That's a good show too.
It is, yeah. It is a good one, honestly. There. Let's see here. Look at the videos.
What's up, Will? I'm gonna say hi to my boss.
Absolutely.
Gauna. Look at where I'm at, buddy. Oh, there's tattoos.
Let me see here. ABC Lockley. The really old box. Perfect. Chad. So, this past week, we did a couple videos. We did one on the Gymkhana where when I was touching knobs I shouldn't have.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Right.
We've all done it. Yep.
And then on Friday we did. My dad and I did a video on how to deal with customer provided.
Bringing the keys in, yeah.
keys, right?
Yep.
And it was a good one. It was one of those. I was doing a podcast. I actually recorded the podcast for it, and I got done, and I was just sitting there. I was like, you know what? I think it'd be more fun to do a video, kind of a more of a video, interactive video on it. So pretty much called my dad, had him come sit in, and I didn't really prep him because it's more fun that way. Kind of put him on the spot. And although from working for him, I did understand how he handled it. But I'm curious, how do you handle customer provided keys?
Very similar. We let them know right off the bat, like we can't guarantee it. And I actually ran into this about 2 weeks ago. Customer gave me 2 key fobs for a Chevy Equinox. He bought off, I don't know where he got them. I'm guessing eBay or Amazon. And anyway, one of them worked okay, and the other one, only 2 of the buttons worked. I think the lock button wouldn't work. So, but I let them know right away, you can't guarantee the work. And we also, as your dad said, the lock father, we charge half of what we normally charge. Yeah.
Okay. And that particular case you're talking about, how did that end? Did the keys end up working, or what happened?
Yeah, the one fob worked. There was 3 buttons: lock, unlock, and panic. And then the second one, it was only unlock and panic worked. The other one, and I explained to him, this is what happens when you order stuff online, or you don't know what you're getting, essentially. And it could be just a key shell. They don't know.
Yep.
You can't guarantee your work at that point.
Yes. Now, as far as guaranteeing your work, like, have you ever miscut a customer provided key?
I haven't yet. Really? We don't get a whole lot here because we're a small town, but I have miscut quite a few keys, but not a customer provided key yet.
Okay. And when that does happen, like, well, costly. You know what?
It gets costly.
Yes, it does. It really does. So, we have I'm going to go up here a little bit, got a question. So this question is kind of directed at me, but I actually want to talk to you about it.
Okay.
So it says, when I'm doing my videos, this is from John Falk, by the way. He says, you always have a pre-cut key. What method do you use to figure out the depths of the cut without an original key? So, Chad, I want to ask you the same question. What's your preferred method in an all keys lost situation?
Okay. You asked me this on the podcast, and I kind of didn't listen to it. I don't think I really answered. I go the leashy way. Use leashes, and then occasionally, if I'm having spending way too much time on it, we'll use the VIN number.
Okay. Do a key code.
Yeah, key code. Yeah.
Okay.
Leashy's Leashy's fun.
Yep.
It's very fun.
Yeah, John. So, I would say kind of, I'm not a practicing locksmith, today. So I don't find myself in that situation very often. But so when I do, honestly, like if I can get a key code, I'm going to get a key code. Yeah. If not, I'm going to, do another route, which might be leashes, might be tryout keys. Really depends on the situation, honestly, at that point. But
very impressed with your dad. Like he said, he went to a lockout or looked at the key from outside of the window, read the key and cut it. That's that's impressive. That's why he's the lock father.
Exactly. As a matter of fact, Chad, I wouldn't even believe him if I hadn't seen him do it with my own eyes. But I was there. He did it all the time. He just walk up, put it in, and boom, done. I was just like, that's wow. Awesome.
That's the lock father.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, let me go back to the comments here.
I'm trying to look too.
I want you to send. If the lock father's tuning in on this, and he put something in here about, oh, he wants to see the Lock Boss tattoo on your hand again.
Oh, okay. It's very real.
Yes.
I felt it. Actually, my boss gave it to me inside the shop here.
Really?
Yeah.
Like he actually tattooed it on you.
Yeah, he gave me two other tattoos when we first started working together at the prison. He gave me two other. I had one covered up, but he gave me the Chinese letters here.
Awesome.
That was many years ago at the prison. And then I had the same thing on this side, but it's all covered up.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Wow, whoever knew? I didn't even know that. That's how cool is that here? So we have some more questions. I just lost my place here, unfortunately.
Back it up. Back it up.
So you know what, Chad? So when it comes to customer provided keys, like, I mean, how would you handle a situation if, let's say, a customer brought you a key and they got it for their, UTV.
Yeah.
And you grab the key and you look at it and you're like, okay, they didn't get you the right key here. The dealership gave you the wrong key.
Okay.
How are you handling that when they're like, hey, I just paid $20 for this key?
And it's the wrong key?
And it's just completely the wrong key.
And well, if we don't have it in stock, we can offer to order it for them, and then they can also tell them to return it back to the dealership and get a refund. I mean,
okay.
And if you can find a key that's close, you can do some little locksmith tricks to make the key work too. So.
Yeah, that is true. Now, I have another one here for you, another situation. Okay. The best part is, guys, I haven't prepped him on these, and Chet, thanks for playing too. Let me put you on the spot a little bit. Kind of fun.
Brian.
So if a customer comes to you and you don't have the key, okay, you look at, all your keys you have available and you don't have it. As a matter of fact, you look in the ILCO book, you look at all the different stuff, and like you're like, this key, I mean, because there's a lot of weird kind of imported items that there's really not a key for.
Yeah, that actually happened today.
Okay.
We had a gentleman bring a Sentry safe in, big old door, and usually I looked it up. There's only two keys usually for Sentry, but then I looked up the manufacturer of the lock, and it was Dominion Safe Lock. And I pulled the cylinder out of it, and it almost looked like a Y1, but it wasn't. So my boss went through all our keys, and he got one to work eventually.
Really?
Yeah, but I went through all the ILCO books. I could not find it.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of remember. I don't know if you remember, but or if you had this experience, but up where we're at up here is it's like a tourist resort town area where there's tons of tourists. I mean, there's several lakes within 20 minutes of each other.
Yeah. I looked on the maps and it looks awesome there.
Yes, it's really cool.
Very green.
So customers all of a sudden started bringing in what we know today is like the MLB1 and MLB1R Mobella keys.
Okay.
And at the time, there was like, no one really knew at first, like, what is this key? What's going on? And someone actually brought in a duplicate of one because we were like, man, we can't find it. We don't know what to do. It's kind of weird. They turned the H75 into a MLB1. I mean, it was crazy.
That's some locksmith work there.
It is.
Right? Yeah.
It really is.
That'll make it work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, Chad, something I want to show. I showed you briefly, but everybody, I got right here with me the brand new AutoProPad G2 Turbo. This is what the interface looks like.
It's totally retro.
How slick is that? Let me hold it up there. It's a sweet machine. I actually have, starting next Monday, I have some videos coming out about the AutoProPad G2 Turbo up against just the basic, what I'm calling the AutoProPad Classic.
Nice.
So
I like
pretty
it.
cool. I tell you what, this is, Chad, as far as like your AutoProPad, right? You're an AutoProPad user. You have the basic.
Yes, it's very small. Right? It's light.
Yep, it's very small and light. I tell you what, this feels like, I mean, a lot more, it's heavy duty. It's heavy duty. And the battery lasts, something that always happened with me on my AutoProPad Classic. That's what I'm calling the old AutoProPad Classic. Yeah. But that battery would die on me like every time I'd go to use it, right? For whatever reason. Yeah. This has a good battery in it. It's been lasting a long time. So pretty cool.
I looked at the specs. I think it's 13,000 milliamps, I believe.
Is that what it is?
I believe so, yeah. I might be wrong. Don't get mad
Yeah,
at me.
it's really cool. The
It's big.
interface, I mean, like, Chad, I mean, what are your thoughts on that new retro? As an Auto Pro Pad user, I mean, how do you like this interface compared to the old one?
It's awesome. It reminds me of Miami Vice or Grand Theft Auto. Kind of.
Yes,
Like
yes.
very 80s retro.
Exactly. You know, as Hogmaster 13 says, he says, let me program your spaceship keys. Right.
There you go. Yeah.
That's awesome. Chad, well, hey, you know what? We're actually already 25 minutes into this thing.
Really? Oh my God.
Yes. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So, Chad, now, you know what? It's your first time on, and I figured, you know what? We should probably, you know, give something away. And I actually have something in store just for you.
What?
So, yes.
Oh
So, Chad, I mean, so Chad, do you think we should be giving something away to everybody?
Sure, why not? Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. So, hey, so I figured, you know what? It's getting towards the end of the season, and we have these hashtag Lock Boss by Trade beanies, and it's getting towards the end of the season. I have 10 of them right here. So the first 10 people who email us at sales@clksupplies.com get one of these free Lock Boss beanies.
Will.
So, but yeah, so there you go. First 10, but there's more. But so Chad, is what I want to do for you. So we have a new hat coming out, and for you hopping on here with us, I want to send you one.
What?
And that is the new.
Oh yeah, I'm rocking that hat for sure.
Yes, yeah, this is really nice. This is a Richardson Lock Boss hat.
Nice.
Really awesome.
That's
so
awesome.
we're going to be sending you one.
Thank you so much.
Tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
So yeah, you got it. Yeah, it'd be awesome. So hopefully you like it. And like the thing is, with all the Lock Boss gear that we do, you know, I don't like to go cheap, right? No one wants to wear a cheap t-shirt, sweatshirt, beanie. Nice. You want it nice. And so this is the, you know, top of the line here. So
thank you so much, PJ. I appreciate it, brother.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for coming on. So now, as far as future podcasts and stuff goes, anybody listening at part of the community, if you would like to kind of do what Chad has done and come on and be a part of the community on the podcast and come live, definitely send us an email at sales@clksupplies.com, and we'll see if we can get you on.
That's what I did. I think I was probably the first one that did it.
You were. Yeah.
I'll do it.
Yeah, you're one of the first ones that emailed in, and we kept that. That was a few months ago. And after we worked around to the format here we are live on YouTube.
It's awesome.
So yeah, people, first 10 people win a beanie. We'll send those out. And guys, so this is the deal. One other announcement here before we two more announcements, and then Chad, we'll get into the winners.
Okay.
This week. First one is I have a new podcast dropping today, and it's actually about family business, right? For all of you out there who are locksmithing and might have a family member that wants to get involved in the business to take it over or work in it. I kind of talk about the dynamics between my dad and I and kind of my experience about the whole thing. So you have to listen into that. And then next, we have a next week on live, Kid Lock's coming back.
All right, it's been a while.
Yes, it's been a little while, but Kid Lock is coming back.
Sweet. I'm gonna send him a shirt.
Yes, yeah, Kid Lock. So it'll be super fun to have him come back on. I don't know if he's listening right now, but yeah, we'll get Tanner back on here. It'll be fun.
What up, Kid Lock?
As a matter of fact, I don't think he's been in this new studio yet. So live. So
really?
Yeah, I don't think I've had him back live since we've been doing this. So it'll be fun to get him back. And who knows if he'll dress up weird again, maybe.
Yeah, I remember that.
But that'll be some fun. So, Chad, I just wanted to say thank you once again for coming on and doing the podcast and opening up your world and being here live with us today.
Definitely. Thank you, PJ.
So,
for having the
absolutely.
videos. It's awesome. I learned a lot from you. So.
Yeah, thanks. And hey, just so you know, Chad, I guess we're live, so everyone's going to know. But hey, I have a good one coming out.
Okay.
Okay, so we always do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right?
Yep.
We have a special Thursday video coming out.
Okay.
Okay, that's all I'm going to say. So you have to keep an eye out for that
Secret.
Thursday. Okay. You have to kind of think about it a little bit. But this Thursday, there's a video coming.
Okay.
Fun. So let me go ahead and let's go over the rules. Okay, let me go over all the rules, make sure we're on the same page, Chad, and then we'll announce the 5 winners, and then we'll announce the winner of.
Don't even know that yet until now.
Right?
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
And someone is going to be winning this 3000th Universal Kit as one of the 5 prizes this week. So let me go and set this back up here. Turn around. And so that's what we have going on here. So the rules. Okay, this is how it works. Each and every week, we post videos on YouTube. If you comment on the video and include the hashtag LockBoss, you're automatically entered in to win one of 5 prizes each and every week. No purchase necessary. And then every Tuesday, live here on YouTube, like right now, we announce those 5 winners. That's how it works. And every week is its standalone giveaway. So it starts on Monday, goes through Sunday, and then we announce the winners live on Tuesday. Chad, you've heard that a few times, haven't you?
Wow, it's been quite a few months.
Yes, yeah. And how many times have you won, Chad? Do you know?
Once.
Once?
Yeah.
Okay.
One time.
Cool.
Which was awesome. Love it.
Heck yeah. So without further ado, here we are. Chad, if I'll get a drum roll going, if you want to announce winner number 1, are you ready for this?
Yep, ready.
Let's do it. Here we go. Okay, winner number 1 is
Web of Pins.
Web of Pins. Congratulations. Now, hey, heck yeah. Oh, you know what? And I forgot to actually say, I always forget to say this. If we call your name, okay, you'll want to email us at sales@clksupplies.com or call us at 800-848-6989. We want to make sure we get your shipping address correct. We're going to hook you up with the prizes that you want. Okay, so Web of Pins, winner number 1. Here we go. Winner number 2 is
Thomas Rucker.
Thomas Rucker. Congratulations. Yeah, awesome.
Lucky.
Here we go. Winner of, hey, Web of Pins. Web of Pins is live here. So Web of Pins,
awesome.
Congratulations. Very cool.
That's me. Congrats, brother.
So here we go. Winner number 3 is.
I'm going to butcher your name, buddy. Kevin Kopik. Oh, I hope I said it right.
Kevin, very cool. Congratulations.
Cool. That's a hard one. Okay, next.
Awesome. Here we go. Winner number 4 is.
I've seen your name a lot, buddy. Dusty Knuckles.
Dusty Knuckles. Awesome. Congratulations.
I've seen him around here quite a few times.
Very cool, Dusty. And here we go. Winner number 5 of this week's hashtag LockBoss giveaway is
Brian Cords.
Brian, congratulations. Very cool.
Awesome, guys.
So congratulations to all the winners. Someone says, do you have to comment on every video to enter? Chad, do you want to answer this one?
Yes, definitely. You have to put hashtag LockBoss on the videos to comment on there. And it's also good to put your own little personal message on there as well.
Absolutely. Yes. So you only have to comment on 1 video a week per se to be entered. But if you comment on every video throughout the week, that just ups your chances, essentially.
Yeah, more entries.
Yep, more entries. There we go. So Chad, if you could put all 5 names in a hat or bucket, whatever you would like to, and let's draw the winner of this.
Hold them up.
3,000th Universal
Jelly.
Kitty Kit. Let's see who's winning that right now.
Right,
So, all right, nice do.
There we go. I'm shaking it up.
All right, here we go. The winner of the Universal 3000th metal cased pro pinning kit is.
I don't even know. All right. You ready, buddy? Thomas Rucker.
Thomas Rucker.
Congratulations.
Congrats. Very, very cool.
Is he on here?
I haven't seen him yet. It's hard to say. But and so that's some of the comments on the pinning kit's pretty funny. Ken Nixon saying, as PJ drops it, Rubber Banded says unicorn sprinkles.
Remember the last pinning kit giveaway I had mentioned for you to autograph, and you actually did, right?
Oh yes, yeah, I did on that one. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yep.
Very cool. Well, hey, everyone, thank you for tuning in live for this giveaway this week. Chad, it's been an absolute blast to have you on and get to know you through the podcast and everything. Very cool. Thank you for your support and all your interaction.
Definitely. Thank you, PJ. Appreciate it.
So, yeah, you got it. So, everyone.
YouTube fame.
Yeah, there you go. You have anything left in that Topo Chico over there?
Actually, I got the part nobody really wants to drink part, but
yep. Awesome.
I got a 12-pack in the fridge.
Now we're talking. Yeah. Now we're, Chad, a quick story. My wife, when I started drinking them, she tried one and she was like, oh man, yeah, I'm not really into it, right? It's like, hey, more for me. I'm cool with it. Yeah. Well, fast forward a little bit. I mean, she pounds them, man. She straight up pounds them.
It's an acquired taste, I guess.
It is, and I get texts from her and she'll be like, hey, PJ, can you bring some, we're almost out. Can you go get some more?
she killed them. She finished them off.
Yes.
That's awesome.
But
I'd like to see her on the show, PJ.
Do you think so?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Definitely. I will ask and see if she'll come on and maybe in a few weeks.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So awesome, Chad. Well, hey, thank you once again, everybody. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you live next Tuesday. We have some really good videos coming up tomorrow and on Friday, as well as a special Thursday video. So we'd love some feedback on what you guys think. Both of them are actually non-automotive, so should be good stuff. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and we'll see ya. All right. Chad, let me, let's see here. And okay, we're still live.